global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. There is a twist and turn going on right now where between the presidency and the president, there seem to be, and should I call it a misunderstanding? In a moment, we're going to find out what it is and why Nigerians are watching in 3D. Before we go into the newspaper, I'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see bell notification icon. Please go ahead. Click on it to get notified. It's turn us update our channel on YouTube. Let's start with what Justice Minister Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, has got to say. Then let's compare with what the presidency said concerning the same matter. Well, Justice Minister Abubakar Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, says only the Court of Appeal can restore Section 84, Subsection 12 into the Electoral Act 2022. Malami told Justice Inyako Okwo of a Federal High Court FHC Abuja in a counter affidavit filed on his behalf by his counsel Oladipupo Opasheyi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, SAN, as well. The counter affidavit marked FHC /ABJ /CS /247 was disposed to by Abubakar by Abimbola Akintola, a legal practitioner. It was also recalled that the People Democratic Party (PDP) has sued the President, the Attorney General of the Federation (AGF), the Senate President, Speaker of the House of Representatives, Clerk of National Assembly. It also sued Senate Leader, House of Representative Leader, and Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) as first to 8 defendants respectively. Others include Deputy Senate President, Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Deputy Senate Leader, and Deputy Leader of the House of Representatives as 9th to 12th defendant in the matter. The PDP has challenged the legality or otherwise of the National Assembly tinkering with Electoral Act after it had been signed into law by President Muhammadu Buhari. Amidst debate about the subject matter, a Federal High Court sitting in Umuahia and presided over by Justice Evelyn Anyadike on March 18 ordered AGF to delete Section 84, Subsection 12 of the Act. Anyadike in the judgment held that the section was unconstitutional, invalid, illegal, null, void, of no effect whatsoever, and ought to be struck down as it cannot stand when it is in violation of the clear provisions of the Constitution. Anyadike held that Section 66, Subsection 1F, 107 subsection 1F, 137 1 subsection 1F, and 182 subsection 1F of the 1999 Constitution already stipulate that appointees of government seeking to contest elections were only to resign at least 30 days to the date of the election. Reacting, the AGF said that both the National Assembly and PDP had since appealed the judgment. He said it is only the Court of Appeal that can restore the section into Electoral Act and not any high court. He said the PDP suit had become academic and constituted abuse of court processes on the strength of pending Court of Appeal matter. The AGF therefore prayed the court to dismiss the PDP suit. He argued that the PDP should not be allowed to take over the functions of the National Assembly since it had no power to amend or enact law. Malami, who averred that PDP had nothing to offer if the contentious section is deleted, said that removing the section would deepen the practice of democracy and stop discrimination against public servants and public office holders. When the matter came up on Thursday, counsel to the parties in the suit informed that processes had been filed and served on one another. Justice Okwo adjourned the matter until May 16 for hearing. Right now, Abubakar is speaking very seriously about the matter. Hear what the presidency has got to say. Well, the President Muhammadu Buhari has told the Federal High Court in Abuja that he did not order the Senate to remove the contentious Section 84, Subsection 12 from the amended Electoral Act 2022. See wahala. Let's continue with the news. Contrary to the claims of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in a suit instituted against him and 12 others in the Electoral Act, the president said he only expressed reservation and concerns in respect of the aspects of the Electoral Act. His position was contained in a counter-affidavit filed at the Federal High Court in the nation's capital at the insistence of the Attorney General of the Federation (AGF) and Minister of Justice Abubakar Malami. In their joint counter-affidavit, President Muhammadu Buhari and Malami, a senior advocate of Nigeria, Dasan, debunked the claim by the main opposition party in the suit. The AGF explained that the president on February 25th, 2022 gave proper, full and unconditional assent to the amended Electoral Act. The defendant averred that the claims of PDP in its suit against them on the Electoral Act were totally false and repellent with gross untruth aimed at misleading the court to give judgment against them. Besides, they claim that a federal high court in Abuja, I take that again. Besides, they claim that the Federal High Court in Abia State had in March struck down the section and ordered that it should be deleted forthwith for being inconsistent with the Constitution. Both defendants said that the National Assembly and PDP have since appealed the judgment, adding that it was only the Court of Appeal that could restore the section into Electoral Act and not the High Court. Have you now seen what is going on? When they brought in the matter to the president only said, I did not say that, I only just said that they should look into this issue that doesn't seem a bit fair, and being that it's a democratic setting, that appointees may not be allowed, all right, to find their way into electoral process or find their way into being duly elected during electoral processes. But right now, AGF now quietly and very, sincerely, the president himself has quietly removed his head from this saga. Now, don't forget that even AGF Malami himself wants to, vie for the position of the governor of Kebbi State, his hometown. And with this constitutional amendment, he cannot. Two things are involved. It's either he resigns from the very lofty position, or he doesn't resign. He maintains his position. He resigns, picks the form to become the become the governor of Kebbi State, of which he may or may not win. Or he doesn't resign, wait through his appointment, and when he does that, when this dispensation finishes, he cannot find himself into an elected position till probably after the next 4 years. So you now see that the person he benefits the most, or the people he benefits the most, is the appointees. The president have little or nothing to gain. It doesn't even move him because he's finishing his tenure. So he's just probably doing those things for their sake. If it doesn't work, okay. If it works, okay. But he's not making it clean. Said, I did not stop it all. I'm only just suggesting whichever way you do it, I'm cool with it.